Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be predicting the Premier League table. Not the entire games of the entire season. The Premier League table. So, we've got all the teams that are in the Premier League this season. From Arsenal all the way to Wolves. Now, I'm going to be starting off relegation and then working my way up. So let's do this. Relegation. Who do I see finishing here? I'm gonna go straight off the bat, and I think it's sadly going to be Leeds United. Sadly, I've got them finishing 20th. Now, I'm not saying they're going to be bad, but looking at their transfer window, they're not doing the best they could in the transfer window. So, yeah. I mean, looking at Leeds, who was their best signing they've made this summer? Unless they find some way to follow through in the Premier League and in the transfer window, I don't see them finishing any higher than relegation. There's a chance they won't get 20th, but I just think they're gonna get relegated. I mean, they have a decent academy, but, come on. And players in, they got Lucas Perry from Lyon, okay. They got Longstaff, never mind, they might actually not get relegated. They got Goodmanson, okay. They got a free agent. Oh wait, no, that was last year. Okay, so I still see them getting relegated. Next, this is a hard one to call. Sadly, I know, I think it's gonna be Burnley. Now, I'm not gonna be picking all favorites in this. Man United are my favorite Premier League team, but I'm not going to be picking them whatever I want them to finish. It's going to be what I think. I'm not going to put Manchester City and Liverpool at the bottom just because I hate them. I actually respect Liverpool. So, yeah. Burnley. They got Kyle Walker, but other than that, who else did Burnley get? I don't think Burnley got anyone else good other than Kyle Walker. They got Broha. They got Dubravka. Okay. But Kyle Walker, the thing about him is, he's old. He was a flop at AC Milan. I will say, he flopped at AC Milan. They made some good signings, but I still think they're going to get relegated, because the more signings you make, the less chemistry your team has. That's what I say. The problem with Burnley is Kyle Walker. I feel like they're going to rely on Kyle Walker a little bit. I mean, they have Broha, they have Aguchukwu, or however you say his name. They got him. But they got them from Chelsea. But I don't know. I'm just gonna stop talking. Next, getting relegated, I think, is going to be Wolves. I've said it once, and I haven't said it once, but I've said it before, but not on stream or anything like that. I haven't said it on video. I don't know how Wolves didn't get relegated last season. I mean, Cunha literally carried them last season. But I still have them finishing 18th. They lost Cunha. which, if you didn't know, Cunha carried them. They got carried by Cunha. I mean, I wouldn't say he completely carried them, but you really gotta make sure that you're not being... You don't rely on one player. They play Man City in their first game, so it's not going to be easy. They got Arias, or however you say his name, from Fluminense. They got Larson from Celta Vigo, which, Larson, pretty good. It's a pretty good signing. They paid $24 million for Lopez, by the way. I mean, they made some decent signings in the off-season, but losing Cunha, their number one player, losing Gonzalo Guedes to Real Sociedad, I mean, he's not the best, but he's still a decent player. It's just going to be hard. And they also lost Semedo to a free agent. So, yeah. Next is where it gets a little harder to predict. I actually, some people might be asking, why did you not put Sunderland in relegation? They got some decent players in the off-season. So, and for this next one, I'm actually going to pick West Ham getting 17th. Now, hear me out. How is it not Sunderland? It should be Sunderland. West Ham. I'm pretty sure there is one player out that screams in your head right now, and that is Kudus. They lost Mohamed Kudus. They also lost Zuma. And those could arguably be their best defender and best midfielder. And they also lost Ward-Prowse, but he was okay. But, yeah. They've gotten tormented in this transfer window. I mean, they got Walker Peters on a free transfer, but that's it. They didn't really get anyone else. So I'm going to go ahead and just say West Ham are getting 17. Next on the list is going to be none other than Sunderland. Finally, you have your Sunderland answer. Here is Sunderland. There it is. Sunderland. Let me just say it. No. Just no. A lot of people think they might get relegated, but it's not happening. They're not getting relegated. I mean, are they going to be close? Yeah, but I don't think they're going to get relegated. Look at the signings they've made. Some people say if they look at the signings, they'll be in mid-table or higher mid-table. But no, they won't, because the chemistry. You gotta work on chemistry. And that's it. But Sunderland, some notable signings. They got Guiu from Chelsea on a loan. They got Xhaka. That is their biggest signing. I was surprised when I saw that Xhaka was going to Sunderland. They got Adingra, Talbi, which, okay. They got Sadiki, he's pretty good. Lafi, got him. Dans from Liverpool, okay. They got Samed on loan. Oh wait, no, that was last year. I'm stupid. And oh wait, no, they got Lafi in January. I'm stupid. Oh, no. They just bought Lafi. Never mind. They got Diarra. And arguably their biggest transfer, Job Bellingham. He's out of Sunderland. And it's just... I mean, Job was arguably their best player. They also lost Watson, but I think they'll still get enough for 15th. Who is next to be on my awful Premier League predictions? Next, we have, surprisingly, Everton. Oh my god. I don't know. This is where the Premier League table gets harder to predict. It's very hard over here. You got teams like Brentford, Brighton, Crystal Palace, Fulham, Bournemouth, Everton. That is the stretch of teams that are completely hard to predict. Because I don't focus on that part of mid-table. But I have Everton finishing 14th, which isn't that bad for Everton. It's also not that good. They got 13th last season. So, one less than... Yes, they got Jack Grealish. They got Dewsbury Hall. But again, chemistry. You know what? Forget all this. They're getting 13th. I'm actually going to put Brentford. I'm putting Brentford there. Now, Brentford. They lost their biggest player, Mbemo. I mean, is Mbemo the like that holding thing of the team? No, but just yeah. They got Milambo though from Feyenoord. They paid 2.1 million for that man. They got Kelleher from Liverpool, not bad. And they even bought Michael Coyote. So overall, a decent transfer window for them. But again, losing Mbemo, that was hard on them. Manchester United paid 80 million for that man. And Mbemo's worth almost 50 million. So like that gives you some good transfer money. So, but Brentford hasn't really been doing too much on the transfer window for that. Next, I have Everton, and I'm just gonna say what I said. They made a lot of signings, some good signings too, but chemistry with the team. New signings aren't used to what a new team does. Like, for example, if you're switching from a team that loves playing Park the Bus or something like that to a team that loves playing Tiki-Taka, it's going to be different. You need to find better passers. But if you don't get a passer over a defender, that's where it gets hard. Okay, I think I just spit some just fake facts there. Maybe not fake facts, but I was just yapping a lot there. But yeah, Everton, good team, but they're not finishing any higher than 13th in my opinion. Next, I think this might actually be even harder to predict. And I'm going to go Brighton. I know. Brighton. Why Brighton? Some people would probably think they finish 10th. Which I respect that people think they'll finish 10th, because they finished 8th last season, but I think they're going to finish 12th this season. They've had some good transfers, but they also lost some players as well. Like, they lost Estupinan, and that is possibly their best player. They lost Evan Ferguson to Roma. They lost Adingra. So, they also lost Joao Pedro. Arguably their best player. They loaned out Evan Ferguson in February. Did West Ham buy him, or is he back? I don't know. Is Wolves gonna buy him? I don't know. But they didn't really get what they need. They lost a lot of players, and which is why I think they're gonna finish 12th. Next, this is a surprising one. I'm gonna go Bournemouth. Hear me out. They finished 9th, I think, last season. Pretty sure they finished 9th. Now, don't even, I don't want any people arguing with me, but Bournemouth, I don't want people to disagree with me on this, but it's hard to predict. It's really hard to predict Bournemouth. You don't know where, they lost Dean Huijsen, they lost Kerkez, they lost Zabarny, they lost Travers, and Kerkez, Huijsen, and Zabarny, that entire defense is just done for. Not done for, but a lot was done to their defense. Losing Dean Huijsen, their best defender, sucks. It sucks that they lost Dean Huijsen. And I think they're going to finish 11th. But that's still not bad considering thinking of, Bournemouth. Who is that? Some people didn't even know Bournemouth existed until last season. I ran into an Arsenal fan that didn't even know what Bournemouth was. They said, "What is a Bournemouth?" But yeah. Next, I think is going to be actually Crystal Palace. They won the Community Shield and won another piece of silverware. They beat Liverpool in a penalty shootout. Crystal Palace deserves it, but we all know they're not going to win the Premier League. I mean, if you know the curse, Man City, stuff like that. Man City didn't win the Premier League, but yeah. Crystal Palace. Good team. Good keeper. Henderson. He's been playing good. But they have done almost nothing in the transfer window. They also didn't lose many players either. A lot of their players, not a lot of stuff happened to them. But they're still performing better than they already did last season. That Community Shield game proved that they were still worthy of and that's yeah. Let's just go ahead and move on to the next one. I think this is where the table starts to get obvious. No, it's not. It's not obvious. Wait, no. 17, 16, 15. Oh, I gotta move all these down one. Oh my goodness. Hold on, I'm gonna move these down one. Okay, that's good. I have to demote Brighton. 17, 16, 15, 14. Yeah.
Are you gonna eat cereal or something?
No.
Not anything?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna put that. You don't eat anything? Okay.
11. Okay. Crystal Palace is finishing 11th. I mean, I have them finishing there. Wait, no. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Yeah, that's good. Next, I have Fulham. Sadly, it's Fulham. Fulham. Alright, so here are some of the players that they lost. Not a lot of stuff has also happened to them in the transfer window. They had Willian leave, which he's old, but they put Nelson on loan to Arsenal, which I find that a little bit weird. Oh wait, no, that was last year. What is this? Willian? Oh my goodness, they had one transfer in and that was from Montpellier. Players out. And then Willian, a free agent. So, yeah. Which is why they're finishing 10th. Next, this one's may pull off as surprising, but I have Nottingham Forest in 9th. After the amazing season they had last season, for their standards, I have them finishing 9th. Now, I was gonna put them in 11th until I saw they had a decent off season. They got Ndoye, they got Jarcunia, they got Igor Jesus. Because yeah, I know they lost Murillo. And I know they lost Turner as well, but oh wait, no, they didn't lose Murillo. They lost Danilo. They lost Elanga. They lost Sosa. But still, I still see Forest finishing 9th. Not as bad as I saw them. Next, finishing 8th is Aston Villa. So, now Aston Villa. 8th? Really? Why 8th? I'll tell you why. I don't recognize them as much as some people do. Like, Aston Villa, okay, they're good, but I still don't see much happening to them this season. Like, they got Gassand, they got Diassi in the winter, but this man here, he's loaned, so I forgot how long his loan was. But, yeah. And then players out, they lost Ozkan to put him on loan. Really nothing to happen. So, yeah. Next, on the table, we are on to the UECL, UEL, and UCL spots. We are into the top 7 European football. This is where it changes a lot. This is where it gets crazy. Next, Newcastle United. Newcastle United. Now, Newcastle, they got hammered this transfer window. Unless they keep Isak, which I think, I don't know. Some people say he won't leave, some people say he will. But this man right here, there's a chance he won't leave, but they got Thiaw, they got Ramsdale from Southampton, so not bad. They got Elanga, so yeah. They lost Longstaff to Leeds. They lost Wilson. They lost Kelly. But, like, because he got bought by Tottenham. So I mean, not Tottenham, Juventus. But I still think they're gonna finish lower. I think they got a little bit lucky this season. They didn't get extremely lucky, but if they lose Isak, then, and in this case, Isak left. I haven't been following stuff about Isak though. Next is where it comes shocking. You notice Manchester United and Tottenham are still here, considering their spots. I have Tottenham finishing in 6th. Tottenham. What? Tottenham. 6th after 17th? Yes. They have Champions League football. I think they're gonna be focusing a lot on the Champions League, but I still think last season was just unlucky for them. Like, they played good in the Europa League. They played good in the Super Cup today, but you know, classic Tottenham bottling it. The Tottenham bottles are back. Waiting another 20 years for a trophy. So, yeah. Tottenham finishing 6th. Don't really have much to say about them. They got kudos, but I think that's about it from what I know. Next is going to be Manchester United in 5th place. The first team to get Champions League football. Yes. Manchester United. What? Man United. Champions League football. 5th place. They got Sesko. They got Cunha. They got Mbemo. And they even got a youngster too. So yeah. That just shows that they already have an upgraded squad. And no, I don't think they're gonna flop. One of them might flop, but I don't think all of them are going to flop. Like, look at De Ligt. He's decent. Look at who else got transferred last season? I don't think anyone else did. And that's why I say Manchester United are finishing 5th. I don't think they're going to get Donnarumma, but if they do, they might even finish 4th. Because Onana makes a big difference, trust me. Bayindir, he played good in the Premier League Summer Series. And I think he might start some decent amount of games this season too. But there's no telling, because we are into the top 4. Now these 4, I don't see Manchester United finishing over. Because these 4 are going to be going at it for the Premier League. Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, and Man City. First in the top 4, I have Chelsea. Is Chelsea... Do I think Chelsea is going to, like, upset people? Like, not really upset, but, like, do I really think Chelsea is going to do extremely good this season? No, I think they'll pull off getting upset sometimes, but they're going to do good this season. They won the Club World Cup. They did good in the Conference League. They have Champions League football this season. They're back in the Champions League, and that's where I think they're going to have a good season. And we'll be ready to see Chelsea back to Champions League football. Next, 3rd place. Is it Man City, Arsenal, or Liverpool? I'm going to be honest. I don't think Arsenal's finishing 2nd this season. Yet that doesn't mean they're winning the Premier League. They got Jokeris. Fine. That's it. They got Jokeris. That's fine. They needed a striker for a long time. But getting Jokeris, you don't rely only on him. You gotta, like, make sure there's other players that you can also play with. I think Jokeris and Saka, they could put up a good duo, but again, still the beginning of Jokeris and Arsenal, so yeah. Next, it's the top 2. Who's getting 2nd, who's getting 1st? Is it going to be Manchester City? or is it going to be Liverpool for the second season in a row? Now, as much as I don't want it to happen, it's Liverpool. It's Liverpool. Liverpool is finishing second. Yep. It's happening. Arsenal's not in second. It's Liverpool. Yes, don't argue with me. Don't argue with me. They got Frimpong. They got Wirtz. They got Kirkes. They have a lot more talent. But think about it. Manchester City are getting they're 99% going to get Donnarumma. They got Donnarumma. In this case, they got Donnarumma. So, Manchester City go on to win the Premier League. Think about it. Last season, Ederson played awful. He was awful last season. But if they have a new goalkeeper like Donnarumma, do you think Ederson really was a big problem? I think he was. I think Ederson was a problem for Manchester City. Look how bad he played sometimes. He didn't play good a lot. And that is why I see Manchester City finishing first. I hate to say it, and I hate to see it, but Manchester City, Premier League 2025-2026 champions. Not only that, but they made a lot of banger signings like Cherokee, Rezners, and they might even get Rodrigo as well. I think Rodrigo rejected though. Hopefully he did. But loaning out Grealish, trying to get rid of Savinho too, freeing up that oil money. God, the one reason, the biggest reason I hate Manchester City is because their oil money. Like, if Manchester City lost all their oil money, I can just tell you, they would be going down to like 5th or something. But that's it. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a brand new video. Let me know what you think of my Champions League predictions and share this video with a friend so they can also look at my awful predictions for the season. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.